Have you read Senator Grassley's and my report on Hunter Biden's corruption issued in September of 2020 and November of 2020? Have you read those reports?
I have had a chance to look at it.
Do you see any sign of Russian disinformation in those reports?
That would be a hard question for me to answer.
No, it's very easy.
Yeah.
It's very easy.
What I would say
It's a very easy answer. There is no Russian disinformation. That report is completely clean of any interference of foreign influence, although we have been falsely accused, including by the chairman of this committee, of spreading Russian disinformation.
Now ask yourself, why is Chris Wray so unwilling to be honest about what is so obvious to everybody else, that in fact the Hunter Biden laptop had zero to do with Russian disinformation? It is long past due for Wray to be held accountable for the rot inside the FBI leadership here. Recently re-elected senator from the great state of Wisconsin, Ron Johnson. Senator, first, let me congratulate you. You were very accurate with this audience that you had a tough race. You had, about $100 million in negative ads dumped on your head. Your work is critically important. Let me ask this. There are going to be as many as 20-plus FBI whistleblowers. They're going to talk about how the FBI has been politicized. We now know in October 2016, they offered Christopher Steele $1 million if he could corroborate the dossier that the then FBI director used as the bulk of information to get a FISA warrant, but the guy couldn't corroborate it. But they said, you know, that in fact, they had affirmed it to be true, that they verified it. What is going on inside the FBI? How deep is this political bias within the FBI?
You know, Sean, Director Wray became director in 2017. Under his watch, the FBI briefed the Senate Intel Committee in March of 2018 that said that the Steele dossier had integrity, even though they knew it was tainted with Russian disinformation. Under his watch, the FBI obtained Hunter Biden's laptop in December 2019 and did nothing with it. Under his watch, according to whistleblowers, they developed a scheme in August of 2020 to downplay the derogatory information to Deep 60 investigation. Under his watch in that same month, they provided an unsolicited briefing to Senator Grassley and myself. It was a nothing briefing. I knew it was a setup, and it was a setup because 9 months later, they leaked it to the Washington Post to smear me and therefore interfered in the 2022 Wisconsin U.S. Senate election. They interfered in the 2020 election. They interfered in the 2016 election. His primary job as the new director was to clean up and restore integrity and credibility of the FBI. He has failed miserably. I don't believe a word he says, and that's unfortunate.
Do you believe, when you talk about the FBI, we know, for example, if they use an unverifiable dossier that Hillary Clinton paid for, and they say that it's verified, and they say that to a FISA court, that's lying before a judge. I don't think anyone would survive that. Do you believe that the FBI is politicized on the issue of Hunter Biden's laptop? Do you believe that this issue of going after parents speaking out at school board meetings and investigating them as domestic terrorists, is all of this now much bigger than the American people thought? And how many whistleblowers are we likely to hear from?
Well, I hope a whole lot more. And so please go to whistleblower at ronjohnson.senate.gov. Go to Congressman Jordan, Senator Grassley. We need to find out exactly how politicized and partisan the FBI is. But no, this is out of control. You know, not only do we have the corruption of the Biden family compromising our national security, but we have partisanship. We have the politicization, the weaponization of our federal law enforcement agencies together with our health agencies. We need whistleblowers. The American people deserve the truth. So again, whistleblowers at ronjohnson.senate.gov. If you want to restore integrity to your federal agency, come forward and tell us the truth.
Senator, your big was very important for the Republicans. Congratulations. And thanks for keeping us updated about all the money that came from outside Wisconsin, in your case, to smear you. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.